Hello you beautiful peeps, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today we have wires and soldering. So, this is the situation. You need to solder two wires together. So, you have to get all of your soldering stuff out. Then you've got to stay there, and if you're anyone like me, you're shaking, you can't get the solder to stick on the wires and it all goes complete crap. Some of you may know that. Some of you may hate soldering, like me. I bought this nice machine, it works really well, but I'm still absolutely rubbish at it. I managed to solder a couple of wires back onto a PlayStation 4 controller, and I swear to God I felt like I'd won the lottery because they stuck, and they're still stuck to this day. But that is more of luck than skill, trust me. So, when I came across this particular item that I'm about to show you, I was a little bit curious, but I honestly didn't think it would work very well until I tested one yesterday. So, for those of you like me that hate soldering, check this out. $5.49 US at Banggood, and they are little soldering tabs, connectors, whatever you want to call them. And essentially what you do is pick the one that is sort of most near to your wires. You put one wire in one side, you put one wire in the other, and then let me bring you down. Go, 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 go. You see, you have to make sure that both of the wires, the actual, the metal part, maybe if I do that a little bit, actually meet up at the solder right there, and then all you do is heat it up. How strong is it? Well, we're going to test that first, and then we'll heat it up and see if it is still as strong. So, let's get some of these wires out of the way. What I am thinking of doing is going back up, using a 3 kilo weight. Should I do it that way, or should I grab a cable tie? Perhaps a couple of cable ties. Hopefully that'll hold. So I will just use the orange one for now. This is just to show you that, the wire is strong enough to be able to hold this weight. And then once I cut it and solder it with one of those soldering connectors, we'll see if it can still lift the 3 kilo weight. There we go. And I lift it up. It can now hold it. Right, now. Cut. Oh no, what have I done? This was 99 cents. I expected it to be the full size one up here, but when they arrived I'm like, oh great, being ripped off. And they're brilliant, absolutely love them. Okay, now the only issue, you still need your soldering iron. I am lucky enough that I have the heating gun, as the hot air gun, should I say. I don't know what temperature to run this at, so I thought that I could find that out now. So let's turn it around. If we start at 200 degrees, you need some power. Don't know if you guys can hear the wind outside. It's something like 50, 60 kilometers an hour. So anyway, turn it on, and I'm going to do it down to 200 degrees. As you can see, it's now heating up, and we're at 200 degrees. So that's there. Now I really should prepare this, shouldn't I? No, don't turn off. Alright, turn off. So that's in there. That's in there. Again, I'll bring you down a little bit so you can just see where the wire location is. Excuse the noise. Okay, we are at 200 degrees. I probably don't want to be holding that, so... It seems hot enough for the plastic, but not for the actual solder. See the way that it's shrinking? So I will put it up to 250. Aha! Yeah, the solder's now melting. Okay, I'm going to put it up to 300 because I don't think that that solder's melted well enough. $300. Okay. Up to 350. Right. Now while that one's cooling down, I'm just going to grab another one because I want to see if it makes a difference at a higher temperature. I've now put it up to 450. Remember that my mat here is heat proof up to 450, I believe, degrees. Okay, it'll help if that one was in shot. Let's move this down a bit. There you go. See if this reacts any differently. Ooh. Yeah, that's melted a lot quicker now. That was at 450. Need to be a bit careful, you see I've got that a little bit black there. Yeah, you need high temperatures. Okay, now set that to cool, put it to one side. And I'm just going to get a normal soldering iron now for those that have just a normal soldering iron. I think if you're a hobbyist of any sense, you've got a normal soldering iron. So this one I've set to the maximum of 480. So let's see, once it's heated up, they're still warm. I've set it at 450 rather than 480 because at the 450 this worked fine, didn't it? So right, this is now at 450. Oops. Oops. I did try with a hairdryer. It didn't work. You probably guessed why. It's not as easy as what it is with the hot air, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not as successful at all, is it? I mean, it works, but it doesn't look anywhere near as pretty. Nowhere near. Anyway, I'm just going to put that to one side now. Okay, now back to bring this up, show you. You can see how the solder's melted there. And then let's do the lift test. Obviously I can only hold this part because that's the part that's being soldered. I have no idea if this is going to work, of course. Hey, look at that. So that's how strong it is. What does it take for me to snap that? I will try with all of my might. Oh, that took a lot to do that. Very, very, very cool indeed. So, ladies and gents, what can I say? Obviously you can get them in different sizes, and for $5 US, 49 cents, for 50 of them, I don't think that that's a bad bargain at all. I think with shipping, I paid $3.30 shipping, and they got here in about 20 days, which I thought was pretty impressive. So, that will take away any of your needs. Oh, let me show you this actually, just quickly. I was about to just end the video, but I just wanted to show you. I just did a quick test yesterday to see. I only did it on the 450. That's why I didn't know what temperature it could be done at. But you can see. Wow, impressive indeed. So, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, really important. I'll tell you why in future videos. And obviously I wish you a great day today. You take care of yourselves. Have a good one, bye bye.